Hello guys, this is Elroy Force, and today I want to present my new center build. It's a very unique build because it can do a little bit of everything on the court, has high defensive stats, high playmaking stats, can shoot the three, and of course also finish inside. I will show you the build first and why exactly I made the build the way I did. And after that I will also show you a couple of clips. Because of the playmaking ability and the good defensive stats and the fact that it can still score out of the post, the build name is Hakeem Jokic. So let's dive right into it. Let's make a new build. So we are going to choose the position center. Handedness doesn't matter. I would go right hand. Jersey number, let's go 15 for Nikola Jokic. So the height is 7 foot. The weight is 239 pounds. We will max that wingspan out. Body shape doesn't matter. I would go defined, but of course you can also go build or solid. Let's go defined. The close shot, I will put that to 75 in order to get fast twitch on silver. You also get fearless finisher on silver, which I wouldn't, or I don't think that it's such an important badge, but yeah, nice to have, I think. Let's skip the driving layup for now. The driving dunk, a very important stat, I think, especially because you want to get the quick drops of 1. So I put that to 80 and automatically the driving layup is upgraded. So at 79 you get fearless finisher on silver, and at 80 you get the quick drops of 1 animations. Why is limitless takeoff on silver so important? If you are following the channel and have also seen my video about the limitless takeoff badge, of course you know that you can't get the animations if you don't put or those limitless takeoff animations, the quick drops of 1 and the front clutches of 1, if you don't have a limitless takeoff at least on silver. So 80 driving dunk, standing dunk, let's put that also to 80 in order to get the contact standing dunks, and the post control, as you can see here, is already upgraded because of the close shot to 40. I will upgrade it to 70 in order to get post spin technician on gold. Here at 66 you get a badge point, and at 70 you get the post spin technician on gold. Let's skip the mid-range for now and upgrade the 3-point shot all the way to 79, and then I put the mid-range shot to 73 because it's actually pretty cheap. I don't know why, but it's very cheap on this build, or it was the trade-off wasn't that good when I what I always do is that I just upgrade the 3-point shot and then upgrade the mid-range shot, or put the remaining points on mid-range shot in order to get badges, etc. But in this case I'm actually using my mid-range shot in order to score out of the posts with post top shots and with post fades. So I put the mid-range shot to 73, and you get Midi Magician on gold, which is a very nice badge, especially I think when you need a bailout shot. It's nice to have. Let's skip the free throw for now. So, and here, the goal was to create a build that has Playmaking Takeover, and here also, of course, the Floor General badge on Hall of Fame and Break Starter on Hall of Fame. So here, both of those badges you get on 86 if you upgrade the pass accuracy to 86, and additionally you also get needle threader on gold. So the ball handle, it's automatically at 51 if you upgrade it to 86, but if you put it to 60, you get nice dribbling animations, size up package Brianna Stewart, which I like actually. And in order to get the playmaking takeover, and I tested that a lot with different badge attributes setups, and you have to put it to 61 in order to get the playmaking takeover. Everything below 61 and ball handle is you lose the playmaking takeover. And the playmaking takeover, especially on a center build, and especially if you put a team takeover boost, is very glitchy and very useful for your team, especially in a 5v5 setup. So let's go to defense and rebounding. The interior defense, I put that to 78. And the perimeter defense, I maxed that out. I maxed out the steal and put the block to 93 in order to get gold anchor. Here you can see on the bottom right side, you get gold anchor if you put it to 93. So it's very unique that you have a popper with a Hall of Fame rebound chaser and high playmaking stats. So I put the defensive rebound to 99 and the offensive rebound to 77. Everything above, so pretty nice actually. At 77 you get another badge point, and if you put it over 77 you lose the playmaking takeover, and I wanted the playmaking take on this build. So 77 is the attribute attribute points you have to equip, and here the speed, I put it to 71, leave the acceleration for now, and put the strength to 76 in order to get brick wall on silver, and the vertical to 65. Now let's put the stamina to 87 and put the remaining points on our free throw, which is 86. And now here, as you can see, you get the shooting takeover, the playmaking take, rim take, and glass take. I would definitely put team takeover boost and, for example, paint intimidation. But the key thing about this build and what makes this build so special is that you get the team takeover boost, and especially in the rec or also in prime, and I tested the build, it's very useful for your whole team. So let's click on continue and let's see what the build name is. It's Break Starter. Shades of Hakeem Olajuwon, Alperen Sengun, and Domantas Sabonis. Really nice, really unique centers. And now I will also show you why it's very important that you put the attributes exactly the way I did. Let's go back. Here, for example, if I put down the speed with ball to the ball handle to 60 and put the remaining points on free throw, as you can see here, I lose the playmaking takeover. Let's put that back and put the, let's say we put this down and put the offensive rebound up by 1. You lose the playmaking takeover again. So really, if you want to have that playmaking takeover, you really have to put the attribute points exactly the way I did. So now I will show you the badges that I'm using at the moment. Here I have Fearless Finisher on bronze, Post Spin Technician, Limitless Takeoff, and Posterizer on bronze, Fast Twitch and Rise Up on silver. I cored Fast Twitch on silver. Of course, if you want to, you can also put drop stepper, for example, on bronze, and back down punisher on bronze if you want to be more effective or more versatile when it comes to scoring out of the post. But I'm using Rise Up on silver, which basically is the posterizer for standing dunks, posterizer badge for standing dunks. Here on shooting, I'm using Amped on silver. Occasionally I would also switch that to Midi Magician on silver, but Amped is a very nice badge, I think. Space Creator on gold for the post hop shots, late shot clock situations. In late shot clock situations, I'm using post hop shots to create easy baskets out of the mid range, especially. But of course, it also applies for 3-point attempts. Claimer on gold, a really nice badge, especially if you are playing in an ISO setup. It's nice to have, or in with a point guard that wants to play 5 out, or with a team that wants to play 5 out. I'm using Claymore a lot. Catch and shoot on silver. On playmaking, here is where the magic happens. You have Floor General on Hall of Fame, Clamp Breaker on bronze, Special Delivery, I have it on Hall of Fame sometimes, but of course you can also put that on Vice Grip, or you can put Dimer on here. I court here, that would be also possible to put on Dimer. Because I put 3 extra badges on playmaking, I was able to core here a Needle Threader on gold, and of course also put another tier 3 badge on the build here. But the key badges are Floor General Hall of Fame and Break Starter on Hall of Fame. And on defense, with the 2 cores, I can equip really a lot of key defensive badges. Box Out Beast on Hall of Fame, Chase Down Artist Hall of Fame, Anchor Gold, Brick Wall Silver, Pogo Stick on Hall of Fame, which makes up a little bit for the relatively low vertical with 65, Rebound Chaser Hall of Fame. So a very unique, very versatile popper build with Playmaking Takeover. So I will show you a little bit of gameplay now also. So let's look at playmaking and passing first. I think that's the area of the build that stands out the most. It's really rare that you see a popper with high defensive attributes and the ability also to create the way for your teammates the way I can create with that build. So especially the Hall of Fame Break Starter and the ability to throw those outlet passes are a big plus for my team. And of course, if you have the ability to equip Hall of Fame Floor General, especially in a 5v5 setup, it's very useful for your teammates. As you can see here, I'm messing around quite a lot with that build, especially with flashy passes. In the rec, it's a lot of fun to play like that. And look at that pass between 4 defenders to the other side of the court. And here with the 60 ball handle, I can also mess around a little bit with the Aster slide under the under the basket to take the easy dunk. Let's look at shooting next. I think especially those post hop shots are very glitchy. I'm using them quite often if we have no time on the clock, and sometimes they are very difficult to guard, especially if you are lined up against a smaller opponent. Of course, it can do everything that my other poppers or my other builds can do with a similar 3-point rating. But the fact that it's a 7-foot center build and you can really shoot over your opponents is a big bonus. Here occasionally, of course, I also make those contested 3-point shots, and those hop shots. The Space Creator badge also applies for 3-point shots, so I'm also using it for to create my own shot or 3-point shots. And here with the gold MIDI Magician, I can really take those dribble pull-ups out of post spins and yeah, just have another scoring option. Here those pops to the hash, of course, are really deadly, and if you have good chemistry with your point guard, you can really be a problem for your opponents. Of course, here in Pro-Am, another late shot clock post hop shot. One of my favorite moves, as I just learned the timing over the last couple of months. Here another midi contested mid-range shot. I hope you liked the video, you liked the build, and leave a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And see you next time. Bye guys. May the force be with you. Let's go! Let's go!